The government determined to pull in big money from a new stream of revenue nearly a year in, and it's still soliciting feedback from stakeholders on corporate income tax strategies. And this all in hopes of achieving greater equity in the business tax regime and, by the same token, align with global tax developments.
During the first 2 weeks of February, policymakers and our technical teams participated in workshops facilitated by the IMF in order to discuss policy design elements that will inform the legislative drafting exercise. The goal is to have draft legislation available by the end of May 2024, at which time we will meet to present the budget proposals for the upcoming 2024-25 fiscal year. We hope to speak to that during the budget period. We intend to issue the draft for public consultation over the summer months, that is the legislation that we'll have ready by May, and then move to finalize the documents for submission to Parliament right after the summer recess.
As Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, the Honourable Philip Davis shared during his 2023-2024 mid-year budget statement in the House of Assembly Wednesday, the tax, part of an agreement to support the OECD's Pillar 2 tax reform, affects only multinational entities earning more than 750 million euros annually. These enterprises would be subject to a tax of 15%.
We are talking about very, very big companies. The qualified domestic minimum top-up tax is a way to make sure that these very big companies pay at least a minimum amount in taxes on their profits in every country where they do business. The implementation of Pillar 2 in the Bahamas would unlock a new revenue source, with initial estimates expected to exceed more than $140 million annually. Might I add here, Madam Speaker, that if we do not implement this Pillar 2 tax, that multinational entity that is doing business in the Bahamas, if we don't collect it here, they'll have to pay that same tax in their home jurisdiction. And many of the multinationals who are doing business here will prefer to pay us.
In case you missed the news or want to stay ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook.